She can be described as a dark horse because of her low-profile sensibilities that downplay her remarkable talents. Tina Mba is a stage and screen actress who has delivered talent and range beyond that of her peers over the past 2 decades. And with her quiet mode, she has accomplished great feats that place her among the top-ranking actors of Nollywood.
Welcome to The Actor's Stake, and I'm your host on the show. My name is Oyari. On The Actor's Stake, it's all about uncommon intensity and focus in acting. Tina Mba takes the center stage and will be drawing inspiration from my style and have some insight into her works. Off stage and off screen, she's as cool as cucumber, cool, calm, and collected. That's her style. She plays it off cool. And then she gets on stage of performance, you are blown away. All of a sudden, she turns to an explosive goddess of wisdom, creativity, and intensity. Uncommon intensity in acting is our focus on this episode of The Actor's Stake. And Tina Mba is our exemplar.
Right from the start of her career, Tina Mba has played it artfully. She has been doing her acting on her own terms. During the Nollywood Renaissance in the early 90s, after memorable exploits on stage in the late 80s, Tina moved carefully, selective about the productions she would take part in. Her low-key methods were activated. She was fine with working below the radar of the paparazzi or the publicity fanfare.
Let me welcome my guest. Together we'll be discussing, be sharing insights, and draw inspiration from the style and technique of Tina Mba. First, I want to welcome my guest. He's an actor. He is James Jibuma.
Thank you very much.
James, welcome to the studio.
Thank you so very much.
Yes, I would say she's an all-around actor. On screen, she's amazing. On stage, explosive. Many awards and nominations, many stage productions, TV series, and movies. Yes, she's one of the most hardworking young actors in the industry as we speak. Yeah.
Really?
So, please welcome with me. She's also intense. Yeah. Please welcome with me, Omowumi Dada.
Yay! Thank you. Thank you for having me.
The beautiful Omowumi
Oh, please.
Dada. Okay, guys, welcome to the studio.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's great having you. And straight up, I'm going to go to my question. And I'm going to be doing ladies first, as a gentleman that I am.
But they always say ladies first after men.
After men.
But it's okay. Let's do the ladies first today.
All right. Tina Mba started off at a stage actor, I would say. Started off on stage. I know you started off on stage too as well.
Yes.
And then, what would you say? Would you say that stage actors cultivate this, this intensity and even courage because that is the background?
Okay.
Judging from Tina. So.
Okay. Because of course, when you're on stage, you're not just acting for yourself.
Yes.
You're probably acting for another 500 people who have to feel the truth in everything you're saying. Who have to feel your pain, your happiness, the guilt, the tiniest emotions has to get to the heart of the very last person on stage, in the theater hall. So you cannot afford to hide it all. You have to be extremely expressive of everything. We believe that on stage, your actor, your audience have to willingly suspend their disbelief.
Yes.
At that particular point in time, they have to believe that this is your life. You are telling your truth, the truth about yourself, and the truth about the next person. So if they don't believe you, there is no way you would have failed as an actor to pass your message across, to tell that story. So Yes, that is it. And of course, it doesn't come easy. There's no cut. There is no, please hold on, I need to get my lines. Everything has to be, you have to be ready. It has to be instant. Everything, you have to be really ready. So there's a huge place where you have to train, you have to rehearse. We always say that theater is as strict as the military. In discipline. You know, of course, your discipline will get you to become the actor. And will get you to become the character. And of course, over the time, maybe you've been working on the character, you've been preparing, you've been making your research and all of that, just so your audience, they believe you and they feel you as that character. So it pops up as being intense. But if you're not intense on stage, trust me, you will lose your audience. And the minute you give your audience a second to go through their phones, they're distracted and that's it. You've lost them. It will be a whole lot to bring them back. So yes, maybe that helps us as stage actors when we come on screen. You know, it helps us. But also you cannot use the same technique of stage. You cannot bring it to screen. You have to lower it down because there is a camera that takes every minute detail of your expression. So what you do most times is more of inner monologue, talking to yourself, feeling the character from within, and the camera will get it. The microphone will get your voice, will get the pain, the agony, the guilt, the happiness, without being too explosive. Yes. Every actor has the opportunity of saying yes or no to any script. You have to first believe in the story the script tells.
Sometimes they just send you the script, okay, you're on set tomorrow, just come over and start working.
That's the reality.
James, would you say the stage actors are more disciplined than screen actors? Let's just say.
Well, in my opinion, I think yes, because you know, coming from the stage background, a lot of them go through very rigorous training. You know, rehearsals. There's hardly any play production that goes for rehearsals less than 6 weeks.
True.
You know, so you have to be timely, you have to study, you have to research on the character. You know, there's a room for discussions where we analyze the characters, you know. That hardly happens on screen. Sometimes they just send you the script, okay, you're on set tomorrow, just come over and start working.
That's the reality. You know, we find ourselves
but on stage, you have ample time, you know, to research, understand, rehearse properly. So you cannot be unserious when it gets to stage.
You have to be disciplined.
You have to be disciplined. And then it is a plus for people who are on screen, who act for screen, who are coming from the theatrical background, because they understand the ethics of the industry of acting. You know, so I think stage actors are more disciplined, if you ask me.
Okay, I know the last 2 years has been busy for you, working on different projects, and how do you ensure that you get, you know, the work that comes your way, the work that really challenges you, high quality jobs that really challenge you, that really brings out the best in you? And I would know some people have the privileges of probably choosing their script, you know, like, okay, I can't play this one if it's about this, but do you have that kind of privilege too as well?
Every actor has the opportunity of saying yes or no to any script. It doesn't mean you're proud or anything, but you have to first believe in the story the script tells. If you don't believe in that story, then there's no point being part of it.
Yes.
I say it any day. Omomi is boring. I would not want to come on set and play Omomi. There's really nothing out of this world to Omomi. I love characters that are extremely detached from me. The farther a character is from Omomi, the more excited I am. Because what it does for me is it gives me an opportunity to understand that character, because that character is not me. So it gives me the opportunity to go into the psyche of that character, make my research, understand where that character is coming from, where that character is now, you know. So that way I can better relate with other people. It gives me the understanding that people are extremely different. So when I see someone talk in a certain way, and I've probably seen or come across that kind of character before, so I just look at you like, it's okay, I kind of understand where you're coming from. You understand? That kind of thing. And I love challenges. I love characters that will break me. That is just me. Not everybody would want something like that, but that is me for you. I love to know different things. What is going on with this character? I like to take my time. Before I go on set, I read my script like 3-4 times. I create background story that the script probably does not even have. And then, of course, I will talk to the director. Okay, so this character, I think this was how our secondary school life was. I think this was what her parents used to, these were the things her parents used to say to her, you know, just to justify certain things that the character is doing currently that the scripts can say or can show us. That way, it helps you as an actor to becoming, it helps you in becoming the character. So you know, so when you're saying get out, you're not just saying get out as get out. You're saying get out because you know the relationship that character has with this person. You know what this character feels about this person. You know if the character really means get out. You know if the mother has if the character has seen maybe the parents involved in some form of fight and everything, and then he or she is saying get out the same way her father used to say get out. You know, that way you have a lot of things going on in your head. So even if you're not saying it, your face is expressing a lot as you're just saying get out. So that way it's easier for the audience to understand that character. It's easier for them to relate with the life of that character. It's easier for you as an actor to be true to that character all through the period you're filming and you're playing that character. Sometimes it can be hard to come out, you know, of that character. I would say it's really better. Sometimes it can be hard to come out. Like there was a time I did this series, Girls Only, where I was a tomboy and things like that. You know, it was really hard to come out of it. I was still bouncing, you know, sometimes. And then I remember when I also played a cancer patient who was really withdrawn and everything on Casino. Even after we were done shooting, I still lingered to a bit of Adama, that's the name of the character. Do you understand? Then when I did Moremi, that was I love to go all out. When I did Moremi, for example, which was a boxing movie, I made sure I trained. It really broke me. There were times where I would spar with other people and then they would beat the hell out of me. And I'd be like, I'm not doing it again, I'm not doing it again. And then I have to tell myself that, Omomi, this is not you. You have to, this is your job. You have to stick to that character. And then I'll go ahead and we'll box and everything. And I mean, till now, I love to box, you know. Yes, I do. I mean, I don't box normal, regular people, but I love the sport, you know, boxing. But yeah, the harder the character for me, the more fun for me.
Is it safe to say that your technique is Stanislavski Magic Eve?
Yeah. Possibly.
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 Okay, we'll be back on the show. I still have my guest here, and it's blazing in the house right now. We'll be back, guys.
People come into the industry for different reasons. You know, some just see the glitz and glamour and okay, let's just go.
This industry is one that is extremely difficult to survive in. You either know exactly what you want from this industry or you are out.
For over 20 years, Tina Mba has accepted to do only a few movies in which she has continued to take the art to the next level. In 2017, Mba was nominated for the Africa Magic Viewers' Choice Awards Best Actress in a Comedy Series for her role in the comedy movie Meet the In-Laws. She has been described as Actress of the Year by important pundits of the film industry.
Tina Mba is highly respected amongst our fellow actors and industry practitioners for her refined courage. Some readily consider her as the gold standard in acting. One of the true tests of a great actor is a memorable performance. Tina Mba's versatility and range has been described as unparalleled. Her acting is representational with artistic control. Yes, this has set her apart from other leading lady. And you know, representational technique is that kind of technique, or let me say, is a technique that gets your audience seated at the edge of their seat while craning their necks following their characters on stage. It's such a wonderful technique. And Tina Mba is known for this. Let me come back to Omawumi Dada.
Okay.
Omawumi, I may or may not know, but I want to guess that you probably might have been on stage, probably on screen with Tina Mba.
I have never been on stage with her before.
Okay.
I have seen her on stage,
Okay.
but I have worked with her many times on screen.
On screen.
Yes.
Okay. What do you have to say about her?
Mama, she is a powerhouse.
Okay, that's the word.
She's a powerhouse. She embodies every character as if that was just, as if that was just her. That character is just her. Her versatility is out of this world. Her strength. She's my role model.
Okay.
I want to be. I tell her all the time, like, Mama, I just want to be like you when I grow up. And you know, over the years, I watched her growing up, up until now, and she's never boring to watch. For every character that she plays, which is different, you see her being true to it. You never get bored. You believe whatever character she's playing. If it's a very learned woman, or the Agbero kind of woman, or the Igbo kind of woman, the uneducated woman, she's extremely deep. She brings every character to life. She has so much energy. And outside of that, outside of the artistic prowess, she is extremely disciplined. So I envy her a lot. Like, I get a lot of tips from her. I tell her, Mama, how do you do it? She says, first thing first, you have to be true to your craft. Keep working at getting better. You have to be disciplined.
That cannot
And
be taken
yes, you can't take, those are the things. And then she says, humility. Humility is key. Humility will take you places when you do not ever feel that you have arrived. That way you would always want to keep working harder.
Yes.
And that way people will see you, you will keep growing, and you will always be in demand. Because they know that, once I cast in and back, all I need to do is cast her, let her just be available, and then I'm off. I know that she will kill it, she will deliver it. Let people trust your craft to that extent. You know, let them be able to say that, oh, if I cast A, all I need to do is give the person the script, and I know that, that's all. The actor will just take it up from there. That's just it.
I know you have a lot to say about her.
Oh, I do have a lot to say about her.
James, you know, there ain't a lot of actors in Nigeria with this uncommon intensity that we are talking about.
Yeah.
You know, what do you think is the reason for the low number in that category? You know, what do you think is?
Okay, there are not too many people who are, true to their craft, like she said. You know, people come into the industry for different reasons. You know, some just see the glitz and glamour and, okay, let's just go. You know, while some people, they have a mission, they have a passion for this thing. For instance, I have friends who, they've been in the industry, and after a while, I don't see them anymore. And then they're like, James, you see the act? Yes, I'm still in it. And then they are beginning to see a few of my works, and then they are like, oh, wow, you're doing good. I was like, I thought we were in this together. Where are you? They left. So I think humility plays a major role. Humility, discipline.
Being tenacious as well.
Yeah, tenacious.
Because this industry is not beans. It's not for weak people.
I remember seeing Isoken talking about Tina Mba now. I remember seeing Isoken, and I was like, where she played Mama Isoken.
Mama Isoken, yeah.
the Bini characterization.
Everything.
I was like,
You know what? That was
Sorry,
was supposed to be the
Let me quickly say this.
wants to
Let me
say
quickly say
something.
this. I used to see her as this very prime, proper
Prim and
lady,
proper.
you know. Yeah. This psychedelic kind of.
Learned.
When I saw her on that, I was like, wow. You know, so she could actually tone down to, you know, play amazing.
No,
amazing.
I was actually going to come to that question after you're done answering yours.
And just to buttress what he said, I would say this industry is one that is extremely difficult to survive in.
Why do you say so?
You're either in it or you're not.
Or not?
You either know exactly what you want from this industry or you are out, because it's always like a moving train. You have to be almost ready at every point in time. You have to be almost ready at every point in time. It will not be easy, especially when you're starting out. It will not be easy. Hey, no, but nothing good comes easy. It will not be easy. There are many people there in the industry, so you have to show that, yes, you are also as good. You will get a lot of no's. Do you understand? You will get a lot of no's, but
Like,
because you know what stuff,
disappointment is part of the
exactly,
business.
because you know, you will get a lot of the most famous line in the industry.
We
We
will
will
get
get back to you. You will
back to
get a lot of that, but you know what exactly you have inside of you, what you want to do in the industry. So keep going for auditions, this one, that one, and of course, I learned this when I was starting out in the industry, that there are no small roles. There are only small actors. You do not know who is watching.
Exactly.
Someone can tell you, okay, come and play one scene for me, and you kill it, and the next time the person wants you for his or her leading character. Do you understand?
Yes, that's
So
true.
every opportunity, no matter how small it is an opportunity to show yourself and show what stuff you have. Because someone might just be watching you for the first time on TV. A producer might just be watching you on TV, and then you kill that one scene, and you become the most memorable. Your performance is the most memorable one in that film. And the producer was like, "That girl, what is her name? I'll wait till the end credit and get her name." And bam, you've probably
it.
landed yourself, you know, a bigger role. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if you're getting it like I am getting it. I'm getting it raw, unfiltered. Raw. It's coming to me. I think you too.
I'm also catching something from the source.
From the source. Well, it's been a great time in the studio today. And, oh God.
Please.
It's a great time with Omawumi Dada.
Thank you.
James, thanks for coming
Thank you
out.
so very much.
Thank you for coming out. So, guys, see you on the next episode
Oh,
on the Actors
take.
Take. Yeah. Bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you.